Hello and welcome to Colred Plays Raid Shadow Legends. I am Colred. Thank you for joining me. So today is Friday, the portal is glowing blue, and we have a 2x Ancient Shard event going on. There's also a Champion Chase tournament underway as part of the Vault Keeper Wixwell Fusion event that just launched. So all of that can only mean one thing. It's time to pull some shards. Just a quick channel reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and consider joining our Discord community. Also, check out our live stream on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We do a Takeover Tuesday live stream, which is always a lot of fun, where I give away free account takeovers to members of my Discord community. I hope to see you there. Okay, so we do have this 2x Ancient Shard event, which is great, but really the main focus for me on my account is Vault Keeper Wixwell. And so that means this Champion Chase tournament is the most important aspect of today's shard pulls. It takes 3,000 points to get the copy of the Void Rare that I need, but for my account, Legendary Tomes are extremely valuable. They're the biggest bottleneck on my account, so I will be going for a minimum of this Legendary Tome. I have no idea how many shards exactly that's going to take because, it's hard to predict, but I do have plenty of shards to be able to get this tome. Now, remember, this is a Champion Chase tournament, so you don't only get points from pulling shards, you also get points anytime you get a champion from any source. So if you're getting champions from campaign, or if you are fusing fragment champions, or doing a permanent fusion, you would get points for the Champion Chase during that. So I have plenty of shards. We could go and check my shard count right now. I have 99 ancient shards, which should be far more than I need. And you can see I've actually been doing quite well here on the main account. I've got 19 sacred shards building up. Now that I am down to one account, I'm just playing my main right now. It feels like life has gotten easier, both in game and out of game. Although out of game, I've got a baby, so there's a trade-off. The baby is more work than an alt account, that's for sure. But anyway, yeah, my shards are piling up. My resources are piling up. I'm back to a very healthy 6,000 gems. I usually like to be above 10,000 gems. That's just a personal thing. But I ran this all the way down to about 1,500 gems at one point because I was buying masteries for a lot of champions. I've stopped doing that, and now the gems are increasing again. Now, I do have a few fragment champions. I haven't yet pulled my Astrid. I really like this champion. I do want to play her. So, one of the things about today is I don't know how many shards I'm going to be pulling. I'm definitely going to be going for that 3,650 points. But I have a lot of shards. I don't have much reason to pull them. It is a 2x Ancient Shard event, so I might be pulling all 99. I don't expect that to happen, but you never know. You might get into it and might want to go for more. Now, there is a targeted champion boost here for Wallmaster Othorian. He's a pretty cool champion. I would love to add him to the roster. I don't currently have him. I don't think he's critical for anything, but he'd be fun to play around with. The question is, would I have the Legendary Tomes to build him out? Would he jump into the turn order? Or the build order? Probably not. But still, I might just run him up to 6 stars and mess around with him and see if it would be worth booking him. Because I like the fact that he's AoE on the A1, AoE on the A2. He's got some decent debuffs there. He's got an extra turn mechanic. I even like his passive here. So, kind of cool champion. Might use him in Hydra. Might use him in Doom Tower. I don't know. But anyway, so let's talk about champions for a second. On my main account, there are 3 legendaries who are non-void legendaries who I'm still looking for, who are high on my list. That is Duchess, Kaimar, and Kyoku. Now, there were some new legendaries that were launched with this recent patch. I really haven't looked at them that much, but if I pulled one of those, certainly wouldn't hurt. As far as epics are concerned, the only epic who I'm missing at this point, who's not a void, is Geomancer. Geomancer is really the only one I'm looking for. There might be 1 or 2 others who I don't have in the roster right now, but nobody critical. So those would be my wins, I guess. I'm going to be doing 10 pulls. We'll check in with the Champion Chase points, and I might pull Astrid along the way, so we'll have to see how that balances out. But again, we're going for that Mythic Tome. I think it's okay in this particular case not to have a rule about how many shards I'm going to pull. Normally, I do have a rule about how many shards I'm going to pull, but I think in this case, it's okay to just say, If I want to pull all of these ancients, that's totally fine. If I want to dip into my gems and buy a few more ancients, that's also okay. Maybe I'll go for that mythical tome that's high up in the Champion Chase tournament. I'll have to feel it out as it goes. But really, these resources are here to be used for this purpose. And if I can save some, great, but I don't have to. I'm in a good, healthy place on my account. So you want to make that judgment for yourself. Do you need to set yourself a limit? And if you do, try to stick to it, because overpulling and wasting those resources can hurt you later on. But in this case, I think we're good to go. All right, I've made some space in my roster. Let's start pulling champions. I'm excited. Ooh, I'm actually kind of excited. I've been on a cold streak with ancient shards for a long time, for like 4 months, 5 months maybe. So I would love to hit gold. That would be great. We're going to start with a blue tax, though. Oh, no. We got a deathless. So basically a blue tax. But at least we got some points there for the Champion Chase. An Apothecary is good. Actually, some decent rares here. Candle Guard and Abyssal. All right, let's go ahead and pull another 10 pull. So this is 10 pull number 2. Come on. I'd love to see gold. Somebody new for the account. How about a Kymar? I would love a Kymar. Okay, there's the blue tax. Our cold streak may not be heating up. We'll have to see. Since the new year, I have not really had luck on any account with my ancient shards. Okay, so one more epic. We're definitely behind the curve, right? Because we have a 16% chance of epics. So by pulling 30 shards, we should have almost 5 epics now. We only have 2. So I think that's right. Yeah, 4.8. Let's go ahead and try again. All right, there's an epic. Still behind the curve. Oh, man. The cold streak. I'm not that close to Mercy. Another blue. Oh, wow. Another blue tax. So 2 blue taxes out of 5. Is that 5 pulls at this point? Let's go check. Yeah, I pulled 50 ancient shards. And what do we have? We have 3 epics so far. Man, my cold streak has been brutal, and it's been long at this point. I mean, we're into May at this point, and it's been going on since January. All right, let's try another 10 pull here. I'm glad we have all the shards. How about a double epic? There we go. We got at least a double epic. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So that was 60 shards. Let's see where we stand in terms of points. I don't think we're there yet. Yeah, we're not even close. We're at 1,800. That's a really bad return. We're at 1,844 points. So we got to go and pull some more shards. All right, so we've got at least 3 more 10 pulls, and then we need to use up that 9. I'll probably buy another 11 pack just to round it out because I like 10 pulls. But hopefully we get lucky and we see gold before we get there. That would be really nice. Okay, that's another epic. That's good. How about another epic? At least one more epic. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. We're up about 2,400 points now. Another one of those would get us to the champion for the fusion. Okay, we do need to pull another 10 pull. Come on, show me something. Come on, end this cold streak for me. An epic, another epic. Okay, so that's not too bad. How about a third epic? No, but I think, how did we do on points? Did we get to the mythic tome? We didn't get to the mythic tome. Where are we? We're at 3,344 points. All right. Well, I got to do at least one more 10 pull. I'm just going to go ahead and buy. I'm going to buy an 11 pack. And probably pull all 20. Let's see. Go ahead. Come on. Let's hit something. Let's get some gold. End my pain. Come on, Ray. No, don't do it. Don't you do it. Oh. Ah. Oh, that's wrong for so many reasons, not the least of which is I'm now out of space, so I got to go make some space. I'll come right back and we'll pull the last 10 shards. Hopefully it's the last 10 shards. Okay, so I made a little space. I thought about pulling my Astrid just to end my misery, but I bought the shards and we're going to go and see maybe on the last 10 shards we get something. Hopefully we at least get an epic. We need an epic to make the point total. If I don't get an epic, I'm going to have to pull the Astrid anyway, or I'm going to have to pull a bunch of mystery shards. So let's go ahead and pull this last 10 pull. Come on, Raid, end my pain. You can do this. Come on. There's an epic at least. Sinesha, good epic. 2 epics. Yes! Yes, come on! Oh my god! Another video with the last shard landing the legendary. I have no idea how close I got to Mercy. That might have been a Mercy pull. Raf Matab, I don't even know this champion very well. But wow. What was that? 110 shards. And the last shard. And now, of course, I got all the points that I need. But let's go ahead and take a look at Raf Matab's kit. I actually don't know this champion very well at all. Okay, has a 50% chance of increasing the cooldown of one of the target's skill. You can increase to 100%. That's interesting. It's an HP-based champion. AoE, provoke, 100% chance provoke, and a block damage buff on this champion. That's a pretty good provoke. I don't mind that on a 3-turn cooldown. Increase resistance and reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. This champion's resistance is increased by 50% whenever their active skills are not on cooldown. And resistance in all battles? Yeah, that makes sense. So, a potential mischief tank. Or someone who can just improve your resistance overall. Doesn't seem super valuable. Let's go look at them in the index just really quickly. Because why not enjoy the moment? Right? Why not enjoy the moment of finally pulling a legendary here? Okay, so 23,000 HP, not bad. 1,200 defense, a little low. Speed's a little low. He has 50 built-in resistance, which isn't too shabby. See how the reviews stack him up. Yeah, about what I expected. So, kind of a subpar legendary. Probably a bit niche. If you need resistance, he gives you an increased resistance buff and the resist aura. Plus, he has the passive where he gets resist. So I could see a potential use for him, but resist it's not really an incredibly important statistic. We typically don't go with resist champions, right? We go with block buffs or block debuffs buffs. We go with cleanses. We go with other ways to deal with resisting or dealing with debuffs. So, but he's gold. He's gold. At least he's gold. All right, let's go check the points. We're in 8th place overall. That won't hold up. This is still the first day. We did get the legendary tome. And now, you know, I'll have to debate whether or not I'm going to pull my Astrid. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's go ahead and pull the other rewards. And now I can go jump into... What just happened? Why is that red dot still there? That's going to bug me. I don't know why that red dot is still there. There was energy. More energy to be grabbed. Okay, so yeah, now I can go throw that energy into the Dragon Tournament. Man, Raid has been killing me during the shard pulls for the last 5 months. All right, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know in the comments below. Did you pull? Did you hit? Did you miss? If you missed, let me know. I'll commiserate with you. The stress is real today. All right, thanks so much for hanging out. I have been Cole Red, and I will see you in another video soon.